it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off from Foxborough. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. May off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Christian Gonzalez has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Play action now. Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
In the red zone on 1st. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Allen on the play action. Headed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass
Buffalo.
now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
May now on 3rd down. Into traffic. Complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Now Allen off the play action. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
May on first and 10. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
Good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot.
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From his own end zone, Allen. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. May. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's May to the air. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have a single-point lead in the first. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now
Borregales on to send it away. Ty Johnson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So first down from the 41.
Alert!
Allen setting up play action. Rolling out to his left. He's got this complete to James Cook. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Bass's kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded by Henderson. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's May. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. He puts some juice on it deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here's a screen for Cook. Spins out of one stop. Along the sideline inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra.
All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now, Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Pass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Will finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, here we go, throw it.
May. And they pick him off again! Christian Benford has it! Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. This is brought in at the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for Bills.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Makes the catch. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points.
Patriots 9. Tyler Bass to kick off for
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Patriots, 1st down.
First down throw for May. And they pick him off again! Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills have it once again after yet another interception. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. To the the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down. Back to the air, Allen. He rolls to his right. Looking slant route, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 14.
To the air again, Allen. On the move, headed right. Going right back to Kincaid, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a...
Intercepted in the end zone! Christian Gonzalez has it!
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Back to the air. It's May. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Buying some time left. Fits it through the middle. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Drops it off to Cook. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Escapes out to the left. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if he'll get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And
he runs it across, touchdown! The Bills make it a 3-possession game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to 4th and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Fielded by Henderson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. May now from the gun. And they pick him off again! Christian Benford has it! And the Bills capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game!
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ballgame.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first. All set to go now from the 35. Allen now on 1st down. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
319! Hey, home. We go.
Allen gonna throw again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. He dumps this off to Cook. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen for Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in...
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Patriots get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Throwing the out route complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good.
Bringing the
for a
offense up to the line. First and 10.
down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Throwing again. It's May. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to push the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. From the red zone now. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question.
That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First down.
Play action now, Allen.
At the 10-yard line.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Chased out to his right. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd down, looking for options. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air on 1st down, May. Completed to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots trail by 22 now. Now Borregales on to send it away. Johnson now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 here?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
Here goes, sir. Ready, what's up?
Back to the air. It's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's May. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incomplete completion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
That one complete to Diggs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's May. He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's May again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the air yet again, May. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they're staring at 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. May throwing for it. That's caught beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
May now from the gun. Caught by the open man. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
Here's May to the air. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Borregales on to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
First down throw for Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills trying to end this before the final quarter. Bass on for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Timer pass to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Ready, what's that?
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, here's May. His running back hauls it in deep right. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's May. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Borregales to kick off for New England.
Johnson now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And a great return goes out of bounds just a few seconds short of the promised land, right at the 15-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Buying some time right. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shakir in motion right. We give here to the motion man. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Patriots 2.
Play action now with Allen. Vacates quickly left side. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Again, Allen to the air. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, Sarah. Ready, what's that?
Running for it, it's Henderson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go, sir.
May now. And they pick him off again! Christian Benford has it!
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
56, 56. What's up?
Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He dumps this off to Cook. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Look out.
And the Bills
Now Allen off the play action. Headed out right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Big gain, 14 on the play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
A gain of 14.
Allen gonna throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Look out.
Allen setting up play action. Rolling out to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
What's up?
Trying to get it with the option. Pitch play, Davis. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Hey, home. Look out.
4th down, here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Bills keep running away with this. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sarah. Ready, what's that?
Off the play action, May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a New England first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills have it once again after yet another interception. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Allen on the play action. Buying some time left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 15 there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, here we go, start.
First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and strength.
Ball is out, and they lost it. It didn't look like a Bill got it.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Sends this to the end zone. He's got it down the sideline. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's May to the air. And they pick him off again. Taylor wrapped in to pick that one off. And the Bills have it again after yet another interception. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Play action now. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They'll go. Allen. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds.